Hello, Martin here, and Diabellestarr got two new cards. So let's go to one by one, shall we? I've got Snake Eyes Diabellestarr going on with the classic two archetypes, one two archetypes, the names kills one new card, and a new Sinful Spoil. So yeah, go over these real quick, shall we? Snake Eyes Diabellestarr, obviously, just quickly going over the obviously being Snake Eyes card, Snake Eyes support, and it's also fire, which most of the guys support is around based on fire, so that's good. It's also being a Diabellestarr card as well means you can search out with the wanted. It's also great. Besides that, its effect itself isn't crazy, but it's still decent. First effect is a 2800 attack, so decent beat stick. First effect is when an attack is declared involving its card in your opponent's monster, you place that opponent's monster, and this places a card in their own special cards continuous spells. Honestly, just a very nice form of removal. Some cards, this will destroy them. So that is lovely and probably help a lot. And the second fact is, if this card is a continuous spell, you can target on 5 months graveyard except Snake Eyes, Diabellestar, place it in its face up on its special card zone as a continuous spell, and if you do summon this card. Overall, good card, comes back pretty easily. And it does combo well enough with its level 1 self, because level 1 self can put it in special card zone anyway, with its own effect, or if you discard this for Diabellestar herself. Overall, I am a little unsure about this card. I think you'll play this at one in like a Diabellstar deck. I do mean like a Diabellstar control deck, not using Diabellstar as an engine. If you're not playing this as part of the engine, but you as a Diabellstar control deck, you're probably playing this at least one. You're probably playing this in Snake Eyes as well for the same similar reason. Probably only at one again because you can search it and you just want it in rotation, not really in your hand. Kind of like that way, really. Um, but overall, decent card. It's decent removal, and it keeps cutting it. It's just more material. So probably could have done it a bit more, but it's decent enough. Anyway, besides that, Battle of the Sinful Spoils is still technically a Sinful Spoil card. It's a quick play spell card, and you can activate one card as a card per turn. Now, this is a little bit of a tricky effect. So it has two effects. First effect is you generate one card as card per turn. So the first effect is tricky. First effect is target cards you control up to the number of your Sinful Spoil cards that are banished or in your graveyard. Okay, how this works is, yeah, so you target and all cards your opponent controls up to the number of their Sinful Spoil cards that are banished and or they can destroy them. Now, I'm not exactly 100% certain on how this card is supposed to work. The reason why I'm saying that is purely translation. I've seen a few different translations which say a few different things. This is definitely the longest translation, which might mean this is the most correct one. But from how I've read this, you can destroy cards you control that are up to the number of cards you control, that are up to the number of your banished card, basically up to the number of cards you have in your banished zone or your graveyard, and cards your opponent controls up to the number of their sinful cards that are banished from your graveyard. So by that effect, if this works by you can destroy your own cards by up to the number of sinful spoils you have in your graveyard banished, and cards your opponent controls up to the number of cards they have their graveyard banished. If that's how that works. The card's pretty bad because look, you don't want to look this. Yeah, this would be great counter against Diabellstar, but you might have injured anyway, and half the stuff can recycle as well. Yeah, hypothetically, if you're playing against Diabellstar and they have 5 in the graveyard, bam, 5 cards predict controls. But I am a little concerned about this card being very just finicky. If Diabellstar is the best deck or something, it's probably be a great side deck card for that reason, but probably not. Anyway, second effect is if the set card is destroyed or banished by an opponent's activate card effect, you can shuffle 2 cards on the field into the deck. That is a decent secondary effect. Um, but overall, both these cards are a little funky. Again, this card could become much better depending on if this translation is incorrect. I'm assuming it is correct though. So, because I've seen other translations, um, that make this card be a lot better. But how it currently stands for this one, it's pretty bad. It does let you kill your own cards though, which could be useful for like putting your like continuous spells, like not this one, maybe I could copy this back into the graveyard, which could be useful. This card can also technically kill your own Diabellstar, which you can use to dodge removal and stuff. Try killing it yourself. So you don't want to banish or anything. Just put some effects on it back. But overall, this card is leaning on the bad side because obviously anything there's good effect requires it to be a true bad opponent, and getting it off consistently or at all is thinking impossible. So overall, I'm probably gonna say this is a miss. This card, as well, I think it could have easily had a third effect. Is that the third effect that did something, but yeah, at the moment, because I like that right Diabellstar a lot. I mean, it's definitely can be useful in the deck. Um, but again, I think it could have done at least a little bit. Again, this one could have done a bit more. This one could be less what it is. I know I'm kind of just rambling and not being precise right now, but this is definitely a funky card, and this is decent, and this is decent. Overall, though, I do like them. I like the design on them as well. But overall, I am, yeah, I'm just me. I'm overall happy. We'll probably get more Diabellstar cards soon, so not the end of the world. So yeah, that's my opinion on the cards anyway. So thank you for watching, everyone. I need to lay down for 5 more minutes. So yeah, thank you for watching. Take care and see you next time. Goodbye.